All right, so everybody's losing their mind over that health care vote. The one on Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. It's the one where 17 Republicans crossed party lines and are now being called everything from rhinos to deserters to traitors. Yeah, it brushed up against Obamacare, that sliver that keeps premiums from exploding. And that's why people cared. All right, now keep that in your pocket. Because that vote, it's a perfect example of how Washington now works. We don't have citizen statesmen anymore, and we haven't for a long time. What we have is a political class, professional career politicians. And every decision they make, every one, goes through the same filter. What does this mean to my re-election chances? What keeps my constituency in the corral? What keeps them voting for me next election? That's it, period, end of story. Those 17 didn't cross the party line because they love Obamacare. They crossed because to their constituents, keeping premiums low matter more than party purity. That's the calculation. Now, notice how they did it. Safely. This is the cynical part. You see, this bill now goes to the Senate, a Republican-controlled Senate. It gets chewed up, watered down, or it dies altogether. And even if something does limp out of the Senate and hit the president's desk, there's always the veto. Overriding that takes 2/3 majority in both houses, and that ain't happening. And they knew that. So there was no real risk of this becoming law as is. But there was a big political payoff back home. They can now say to their voters, see, I stood up strong for Obamacare and to keep your premiums low. I crossed party lines to do it. Because here's the inside part. This is a business now. These congressional offices, they're little companies, and the elected official is the CEO. They have staff, budgets, your tax dollars, benefits, access, power. Their seat is the subsidiary of the parent company, and that is the U.S. House of Representatives. Your congressman runs it like any entrepreneur would. Protect the customer, protect the revenue stream, protect the operation, protect the brand. That's not courage. That's political career management. And this is why nothing changes. Political politicians stay in power as long as outrage has no memory. People blow up, time passes. The only thing that actually scares them are voters who remember and show up on Election Day. I think Thomas Jefferson had it right. We get the government we tolerate, and nothing changes until tolerance ends at the ballot box. Remember, midterm elections are coming up this year. Fear of losing. That's the only thing professional career politicians fear. If you want to stop the madness, remember to vote your rage on Election Day.